What is going on, guys? Miles here, back again with another video, and today we're going to be doing Road to Royalty episode 6. This is a series which I've been doing for a very long time now, and what I do is I'm going for royalty assault rifles on Advanced Warfare, and every time I get a diamond assault rifle I get a bit of gameplay with it and talk about that gun. And this is the 6th episode and the final episode. I'm not doing any of the DLC guns because I don't have any of them, but today we're going to be doing the Mk14, and you'll be seeing some diamond gameplay in this video right now, but towards the end of the video I'm going to be showing off all the royalty assault rifles, which hopefully you guys will enjoy. I finally got it just before Black Ops 3 is coming out, so I'm really excited about that. And the Mk14 definitely wasn't one of my favourite weapons, because this gun is the only single shot assault rifle in Advanced Warfare as far as I know, and it's not very good in my opinion. It just gets outplayed by the BAU, the AK, the HBR, and that's why I didn't really like using it. Starting off with the damage, it has 34 to 33 damage. It doesn't really drop off at range, which is a plus to it, but it can take up to 4 bullets for a kill, as people have 100 health when they are undamaged on this game. But the good thing about this weapon is it does have a very high headshot multiplier for damage, and it has an upper torso multiplier. So for the head, if you get a headshot with this gun, it times the damage by 2.9, which is really good. And if you shoot them in the upper torso, which is like the chest and above, it will deal 1.1 times damage. So you can't actually get a one-shot kill with this weapon, because if you deal 34 damage in a headshot, it deals something like 98.5 damage, which is a bit annoying. Like, why can't you just up that to 100? That would make this weapon a lot better in my opinion. Because right now I don't think it's very good. Probably maybe the worst assault rifle in Advanced Warfare. But it does have very good damage multipliers, which is a plus. So it can be anywhere from a 2 to 4 bullet kill depending on where you shoot them. As for magazine size, I'm pretty sure this is the lowest magazine size for any assault rifle. It starts off with 20 rounds in a mag, and relative to other weapons, that's really low. Like the ARX has 45, the IMR has 36, I believe, and the HBR has like 30. So it doesn't have very much rounds, but then again, it is single shot, so it does feel like it has quite a lot. So you won't really need scavenger for this weapon unless you're going to go on some mad kill streaks. But honestly, I don't think I ever needed it, so I wouldn't recommend it. And also, one of the downsides to this weapon is you unlock it really late. You unlock it at level 42, which is really high. It's the last assault rifle, and that can be really annoying when going for royalty. But what I did was I used a prestige token to keep it through, which may be a bit of a dumb idea because it's not a very good assault rifle, but honestly it's probably worth doing if you want to go for royalty assault rifles. And you start off with 80 bullets, you get 20 in a mag of course, and then 60 reserve. So once again, that's a lot of bullets. You probably won't need scavenger. I'd throw on something like toughness or blast suppressor on instead. As for reload time, it's standard amongst the assault rifles, slightly higher than the IMR if I recall correctly. It takes 2 to 2.3 seconds to reload, and 1.7 if you do the fast reload, which no one actually does on purpose. Fast reload's where you like double tap square or X, I think, on Xbox, and it sort of just drops your mag and you lose all the remaining bullets. So that's pretty not really important. But moving on to the rate of fire, this thing also has a low rate of fire. I think it's slightly higher than the HBR and the ARX, but I might be mistaken on that. It's 631 rounds per minute, and honestly you're probably not going to reach that unless you have an insane trigger finger, because it is a single shot weapon. It's quite hard to get a high rate of fire on it. Its range though is quite good. As I said earlier, the damage drop off is not very much. It drops off like 1 damage at a far range, so that's really good amongst most assault rifles. Things like the BAU often drop like 8 damage if you're from close range to long range, so that's one of the good things about the Mk14. But honestly, the maps on Advanced Warfare seem quite small, so it doesn't really make a huge difference. But moving on to the recoil is moderate to low, so you won't really need grip on it. That's one of the good things about this gun. You don't really need grip, because the recoil is definitely controllable because it is single shot, slow rate of fire weapon. So as for attachments, I would recommend the red dot because I'm not a fan of the iron sight, but if you can use the iron sight, I definitely recommend it as it will save you a point on your creator class. But I'd throw on the red dot, and I'd also throw on stock, because I mean, I think I've thrown on stock on every assault rifle because strafing is just so useful in this game. But getting stock on this weapon may be quite hard because I think you need 20 hit fire kills, which is quite annoying with a single shot weapon. You might want to play like hardcore TDM for that. And actually, just in general, when going for royalty, you should probably try out hardcore game modes, because this gun will be a one-shot kill no matter what. So that'll be really good if you're going for bloodthirsty, so because you'll have more of a chance against the bow and the other guns used in hardcore. As for weapon variants, I found a few which might be worth using. First one being the Desecrator, which is the professional variant. And what this does is it boosts the fire rate up to 800 rounds per minute, which is actually quite a lot higher than the previous fire rate. I think it's like 30%, no, 20% increase roughly. So that's pretty good. And the only downside to it is that you have plus 20% aim down sight time, which is not long at all, because it takes like a second to aim down sight normally. So adding 0.2 seconds is not a big issue in my opinion. But the other the other variant, which I think is really good, is the Eagle Eye, which is an elite variant. And this also boosts the range slightly of the Mk14 and also reduces the view kick by 10%. But one of the downsides is that the magazine size is reduced to 17. I don't think that's a very good I don't think that's a very bad disadvantage, to be honest, because like 20 to 17 is not much of a difference at all, and it's single shot, so it feels like you have a lot of bullets anyway. You never really get down to those last bullets without reloading in a safe place. But also this Eagle Eye variant has an integrated quick draw, which is really cool, but you're not allowed suppressors, which is a bit of an issue. But I didn't ever find myself using a suppressor because it just reduces the range, and you really don't want that of the Mk14. But that's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I finally got royalty on all the assault rifles on Advanced Warfare. Really happy that I've done it just before Black Ops 3. I hope you guys have enjoyed the gameplay of all these royalty weapons. I think they look pretty sweet. I'm not going to go for any other royalty weapons, as Black Ops 3 is just around the corner. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Advanced Warfare video. Be sure to subscribe for more Black Ops 3 videos at release, and maybe a couple of Advanced Warfares in the meantime. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.